What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here, and today's video is all about shoulder health. I'm going to be sharing some simple exercises that may be able to provide you with some relief from shoulder pain and discomfort. I'm going to be sharing some exercises you can perform that will help prevent shoulder pain and discomfort. I'm going to share some simple tweaks you can make to certain exercises and to your workouts overall in general, again, to help prevent shoulder injuries in the future. And I'm going to share some simple self-massage techniques and other lifestyle practices that, again, will help prevent shoulder issues in the future and help reduce your shoulder pain and discomfort right now in this moment. That's important to know. I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist. I'm simply sharing what has worked for me and what has worked for my physique coaching clients. So if you are dealing with shoulder pain, highly recommend you consult with your physician and get to the root cause of the problem. Now, if your shoulder pain is being caused by an impingement, this first exercise definitely has a potential to provide you with some relief. The only caveat is if you can't raise your arms past parallel to the ground, going any higher causes you a lot of pain and discomfort, this exercise won't be for you. The exercise is the dead hang, or just hanging from a pull-up bar with your palms facing forward. The benefit of this exercise is going to open up that shoulder joint. It's going to create some space so the tendons and the muscles aren't being pinched in there, which is what is causing you the pain and discomfort. So what you're going to do here, you just, again, palms facing forward, you're just going to hang from that pull-up bar relaxed. You want to relax your shoulder muscles, relax your arm muscles, just kind of let your head sink into your shoulders. Just breathe through it and just kind of let your body melt into that stretch. Now, there's a couple different methods to this approach. I have some friends, some clients who have just focused on like each day progressing. If they can only hang for 10 seconds today, they try to hang for 11 seconds tomorrow. And next week, they might be up to 20 seconds. Then a month later, up to 30 seconds. And we're really working themselves up to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, just seeing how long they can hold. They just do it once a day. Not only is this great for helping reduce pain and discomfort if you have that right now, but it is a preventative exercise. So even if you aren't experiencing pain and discomfort, hanging from a pull-up bar, doing these dead hangs on a regular basis is going to keep your shoulders healthy. Now, there is a great method that I've personally been following from Dr. John Kirsch, where he recommends you hold it for 10 to 30 seconds, rest for a minute. Repeat that, 10 to 30 seconds, rest for a minute. Repeat that for a total of 10 to 15 minutes. And after you complete that, there are 3 exercises that you're going to perform. And you're going to be using light dumbbells. He recommends between 1 and 8 pounds. I am currently using like 3.5 pounds right here. So it's just the little weighted bars themselves. I don't have any weights on here. And you're going to begin by performing the lateral raise through the full range of motion. So your palms are facing down and you're bringing those hands all the way up above your head till the backs of your hands are basically touching each other. They're going to perform this for 30 to 45 repetitions. Then I like to take a little bit of a break, maybe a minute rest there. And then you're going to do front raises. Again, palms are facing down, all the way up, full range of motion, up above your head. Again, 30 to 45 repetitions there. And then you're going to perform a bent over, kind of a rear delt raise. Palms are facing forward for this, so when you're in the upwards contracted position, your palms are going to be facing down towards the ground. Again, really focusing on the rear delts there, and once again, 30 to 45 repetitions. So you do that once for each of those movements, and you're done. So 10 to 15 minutes of the hanging, where it's 10 to 30 seconds on, 1 minute off, and then 1 set for each of those 3 exercises. This is absolutely freaking fantastic. I like to do that on a daily basis when you are experiencing some shoulder pain and discomfort. If your shoulders are healthy, then maybe just 2-3 times per week, working in both the hanging and those exercises as well. Or you could just do what some of my other clients are doing and just 1 set multiple times throughout the week. It doesn't have to be on a daily basis, but again, there's nothing wrong with doing it on a daily basis as well. Be very proactive with your shoulder health by incorporating the dead hangs and those exercises in there. The second exercise is the scapular wall slide. There's 2 different variations I like to perform for this movement. The first one, you're gonna have the back of your hands up against the wall, elbows against the wall, bring your elbows down to your side. In this position, your shoulder blades are going to be down, and then as you're sliding your arms along the wall, up above your head, your shoulder blades are going to rise as well. So you're thinking of moving those shoulder blades down and up as you're bringing your hands up and down. The second variation, your index finger and thumb are going to be up against the wall. It's almost like you're holding something in your hands throughout this movement here. Again, same movement where your elbows are down at your side and then reaching up there, but kind of keeping your hands upwards, those index fingers and thumbs up against the wall throughout that entire range of motion there. I'd recommend about 8 to 10 repetitions. You can do this 2-3 times, will be fantastic. The third exercise is the external rotation. Now I do see some people in the gym, they do this as a warm-up and they're holding a weight plate in their hand or a dumbbell in their hand. That is not what you want to do. The force of that weight is pulling downwards. You want that force going outwards. So it's best to perform this movement with a resistance band or using a cable stack. And what you want to make sure you're doing is you're keeping that elbow tucked right up against your side. You don't want that elbow drawing away. So this may be a very limited range of motion for you depending on what kind of mobility you have in your shoulder there. So just go out as far as you can. As soon as you start to, if you feel the elbow wants to pull away, or you want to manipulate your body in any way, shape, or form in order to get that hand to go back any further, you stop that movement. Don't force it beyond the point of where you're feeling comfort. So you don't want to get too far into discomfort there. So elbow locked at your side, and then reaching out as far as you can, pulling out as far as you can. So again, like that's as far as I could go. I could go back further by kind of bringing my whole shoulder backwards, but that's not going to benefit the rotator cuff muscles in there that we're really looking at strengthening with this movement. These next 2 exercises are part of my warm-up routine whenever I'm performing an upper body workout. First exercise is the band pull apart. Arms are out in front of you, parallel to the ground. And you're just pulling that band apart, reaching outwards, feeling the tension in the rear delts, the upper back muscles, the rhomboids there. Just a great way to kind of warm up that shoulder joint, warm up those muscles there, get that joint lubricated before doing any kind of upper body exercise. And then the next one is the band back and over. So just bringing the band back up above your head and reaching back as far as you can. I love using the band as opposed to like a broomstick or anything like that, just because you can, like when I'm in that top reaching backwards there, it's easier to reach further back if your hands are further apart. So using this band is fantastic. 2 great exercises to really lubricate that shoulder joint before performing your workout. When it comes to structuring my workouts, I do find it's very beneficial to begin an upper body workout with an isolation exercise in like the 12 to 15 rep range. So if it's a chest workout you're performing, beginning with a cable fly or a machine fly, again, it's a little bit easier on that joint, kind of gets it primed for the bigger lift. If I am going to begin that workout with a bigger lift, definitely going to be performing a lot of workup sets. So if it's a bench press I'm starting with, I'm going to start with lighter weight and maybe do 2, 3, 4 workup sets where I'm just not going anywhere near failure, just working that groove with the exercise, mastering that movement pattern, and just warming up that joint, preparing it for the heavier load, the working sets. Now I just mentioned bench press, and when it comes to shoulder health, I have not done a barbell press in the past, I'd say about 2 years now. Instead of the barbell, I've been doing dumbbell movements or using a converging press machine. By converging, it means like when you're in that bottom position, your hands are going to be a little bit further, and then you get into the contracted position, your hands are closer together. So very much like a dumbbell movement. And with these movements, whether it's a dumbbell shoulder press, whether it's a dumbbell bench press, any of those angles, incline, flat, decline, or whether it's a converging press, I like to keep those elbows tucked a bit at about a 30-degree angle, and I like your hands, the palms, to be in alignment with that upper arm there. So they're slightly inwards there, so not quite a neutral grip, but working towards that neutral grip there. So really love it that my converging chest press machines at the gym have that hand angle position that allows me to naturally tuck my elbows and have my hands in the appropriate position that is best for shoulder health. The other thing when it comes to the shoulder press, I no longer have the bench completely upright. I like to have it more in a steep incline there. So the combination of the steep incline, elbows tucked in at about a 30-degree angle, and palms in alignment with the upper arm is really great for helping prevent any potential shoulder injuries in the future. And a couple other exercises I like to incorporate into my training plans for overall shoulder health are the cable Y raise, which is going to work the lateral delts as well as the traps, just a great range of motion there, great tension. And the other one is a scapular traction exercise, whether I'm performing it on a seated row, a cable machine there, or doing like a prone shrug on the chest supported bench there. 2 fantastic movements for, like, again, scapular mobility there and overall shoulder health. Now let's move on to self-massage, which can help provide you with some relief from your shoulder pain and discomfort, and it is a great preventative tool as well that you can utilize on a regular basis. Now let's look at the massage gun at first. You can do a little bit of exploratory self-massage on the deltoid itself, but oftentimes it's not the shoulder muscle itself that is causing the shoulder pain. It could be a muscle in your arm. It may be the triceps, where you might have a knot you feel up high in the triceps. Explore, do a little self-massage around the lower, around closer to that elbow joint there as well. And the tricep crosses that shoulder joint. The long head of the tricep crosses that shoulder joint. So if you're doing some self-massage up and you're like, holy smokes, in the armpit area up here, this is where I'm experiencing the pain and discomfort. It may be your tricep that is the root cause of the problem. And you may want to like do a little self-massage around the serratus, around the lats. The traps as well can be one of the root causes of some of your shoulder pain and discomfort. A lot of times, like the muscles that make up the rotator cuff, you got the teres muscles in there that can really get at the upper back here. So doing some self-massage with a massage gun can be great. And if you're working those upper back muscles, using something like a lacrosse ball up against the wall, or I really love the Beastie Ball from Rumble Roller, and the little hook attachment that I've got here allows me to kind of really pull on it, tug on it in a safe, controlled manner. And it's just really eye-opening experience to see like where the little trigger points are that you didn't realize you had. So here we are thinking all the pain and discomfort is in your shoulder, and it's originating from another area. So again, something to consult with your physical therapist with, or your doctor, as well as you're exploring all of that. And what's most important is having a heightened sense of awareness of what could have been the root cause of your shoulder pain and discomfort. A lot of times it's not what we're doing in the gym, it's what's going on outside of the gym. For me personally, anytime I get a little shoulder issue, it's usually because I like woke up in the middle of the night, my arm's above my head and my shoulder is all knotted up there. But I also noticed that I tend to that my right shoulder tends to be shrugged up all the time, and it's why I carry a lot of tension around that shoulder blade there and up in my upper back muscle here. I remember, and they getting flashbacks of my track and field coaches always telling me, Scott, relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. So like throughout the day when I'm working and typing, I notice my shoulders up. I'm like, I take a deep breath and I just relax myself, let that shoulder sink down. I could be out walking Chief, I feel that shoulder up and I just relax that shoulder, get it down. It's just something that I need to be aware of, and I even notice it when I am working out. There's certain exercises where that side, that right side, is more tensed and it's upwards, even doing lateral raises or something like that. So that's the benefit, as well as having video recording myself in action and kind of seeing that occurring. But I definitely have a heightened sense of awareness and definitely catching myself a lot more often and correcting that movement. So really encourage you to have a heightened sense of awareness of what could be causing this problem. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share what resonated most with you. Share any experiences that you had in overcoming shoulder pain and discomfort. And just drop a comment. Share your feedback and insights down below. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you next video.